Okay, namaste. Great afternoon, everyone. Okay, this is for my Rider-Waite fans of the Rider-Waite. My 60s deck arrived. I got it all unpacked and I got everything in order. So I can show you, here is the box that it came in. Okay. You can see that it was published by University Books, Inc. Now, this box does not say where they were printed at. Most of the boxes will tell you. This does not. I've looked at it the whole way, but it doesn't say. It just says complete authentic tarot cards. And nowhere does it say where it is printed. Okay, my boxes. It's a later deck, because later 60s, because it does not have the printing on the inside of the deck. If it was early 60s, it would have, I think, the pink inside the box. This does not. Okay. Again, it just has the card in here that says University Books. Okay, Hyde Park. And as you can see, it has the nice pink back with the Ankh. The card stock is 60s card stock, and it feels so different than what you have today. These feel very plasticized. This is the Universal Waite deck. As you can see, the reflection there, you can see the plastic reflection. This does not have that. So that's the difference between the two of them. This feels like regular cardstock. So now we get down to the nitty-gritty here between the Universal Waite and the 60s Rider-Waite. Look at the difference in the color. Is this not crazy? Okay. As you can see, the color now, they look really washed out. And it's interesting. The blues are definitely more blue. The printing is, let me get it so you don't get the reflection, so you can see better there. You see the sun, it's just very up here. You've got the black rays. Here they've tried to mitigate that. It's a little different. Okay. When you look at the cards, again, he's got the green stockings, kind of olive. So it's definitely a different feeling for sure. And when you look at the faces on these, you'll see that it's kind of a little pixelated because of the way that the printing was done back then. Okay, so there we go. That's better. I can put those up there. That's better. Okay, so we'll just go through this deck. I did take the cards and sort them all out so we can do them all. So you can really see the difference between the Universal and the 60s Rider-Waite. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to get it in focus as much as I can, because I hate out of focus things when you're trying to look at them. It makes me crazy. Again, you can just see the brighter colors. Okay. A lot more with the black larger black lines to as you can see here, they don't have the black lines on there like they do on the older deck. Just very bright colors compared. Okay, there we go. Trying to get this so you don't get that reflection, so you can actually see. And the top of her headdress here, as you can see, it's colored where this is not. You've got more blue in her outfit, definitely more blue. Okay, so it's just got a whole different feel. Let me see if I can turn this screen a little bit, so maybe that will cut the reflection on that. That's a little better. Okay, it's the Empress. So I'm so excited to have the 60s deck here. The Hierophant. Wow, his outfit is really different. Got the brown up here versus the red. So again, just very different. Okay, we've got more of a solid color here. We've got more like a sunrise or something there. Again, very different feel when you're looking at them. The Hierophant. The Lovers. I just feel like you look at these cards and look at that mountain in the back now. Look at the mountain. You've got the purples and the pinks and the... I feel like I've gone from black and white to Technicolor all of a sudden. It's that much of a difference that you feel in it. Okay. Chariot. Again, huge, huge difference. Okay. Strength. The Hierophant. I'm not going to talk so much about him. You can see the difference yourself enough. I don't need to tell you. You can see it. What am I telling you for? If you do the cards and you're interested in looking at this, you'll know the differences immediately. So, Wheel of Fortune, Justice. Again, and the feeling of them is just different. The ones nowadays feel very plastic compared to the 60s deck. Okay. Hanged Man. Death. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. Moon. The Sun. Judgment. The World. Ace of Pentacles. Oops. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine. Ten. Now I have to say one thing. I do like on the newer card that the faces are not so dark. But then again, you know, with the difference in printing, I think I'll go ahead and take the darker face. That's okay. I can live with that better than I can with the washed out cards. So that is one thing. Their faces are very, very printed very, very darkly on these. Page. Knight. Queen. King. Trying to get that in focus. Again, it's a little difficult with Ace of Swords. Again, big difference in color. Two of Swords. Now I see why people have a number of different decks, because it is, once you get it in person, it's like really different. Three of Swords. Four. Five. Six. Seven. 8, nine, oops, 10, page, oops, knight, queen, king, ace of cups, two of cups, three of cups, four of cups, five, and I really like the more somberness of the gray in here. Six, yep. Seven, eight, nine, ten, this one is just page, Technicolor, knight, oops, queen, and very different feeling with the different coloring of the throne she's sitting on and the coloring of her clothing, etc. Just has a totally different feel. King, that one's kind of there. Ace, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 'Page, 'Knight, 'Queen, 'and last but not least, the King. Now, once I get these 2 decks together, there is such a difference in, again, the background, coloring, etc. And if you're looking at like states of consciousness and things, whether it's mental realm or they're just, you know, haven't formed it yet, or it's subconscious, such a big difference with this deck than it is, you know, with the 60s deck versus the newer universal Waite. Okay, so I'm excited to use these, start to use these in readings. So here we go again, the 60s universal Waite deck. And still on the hunt for the old Rider-Waite that's been well used. That's a little, this looks almost like it was just printed. It's you know, again, must have been old stock or something that people had around, and they just never handled it. They had it sitting in their garage or wherever, someplace put away. But I would like to find eventually one that's been well used, well loved over the years, and so that would be wonderful to find. Yeah, my first shuffling of this deck. Oh yeah, this is feels so good. Okay, so I'm going to close this out. Namaste. I hope you've enjoyed the unveiling of the 60s Rider-Waite Tarot, the pink Ankh. Now you can't go wrong with a pink Ankh.